Try my best to keep it together for you guys, but I'm not making any promises because this is not a fun situation. Kenny likes to say, my apologies for not being able to speak in person. Not that I think I'd be able to do it anyway without my voice cracking. I want to thank all of you who are our friends and family. If I've had a meal with you, then you are a part of my family. The rest of you are friends. Even if I haven't met you, I still consider you my friend because what else is there? I want to thank all the hands that have come together to make this event possible. I watched all the posts and shares on Facebook. I don't know what Michelle and I have done in life to be blessed with amazing friends and family, but I am so thankful for our support team. Most of you know that my wife Michelle has been battling ovarian cancer for 4 years and 7 months now. She has endured a complete debulking surgery, 8 different chemo regimens, and an experimental drug, all of which unfortunately failed at some point. Some failed because of tumor progression, and others because of the onset of symptoms. The last 2 never worked at all. Back in May, we were told locally that all options have failed and there was nothing that could be done. Michelle had the option to go to Moffitt Research Hospital in Tampa for a second opinion. We weren't holding on to miracles, but thought we would try something. The only answer we didn't anticipate was a second, there's nothing we can do. But that's what we got. The ride home from Tampa was long and tearful. The awful end to her horrific cancer was inevitably near. From that day, Michelle's health started to decline rapidly. She began to eat less. Going out of the house became a chore. The last trip outside Michelle and I made together was to Sam's Club. Michelle was always the caretaker of our family. She wanted to make sure we were stocked up on family supplies like paper towels and water for the long haul. The last 3 weeks began to decline so fast that it was hard to watch on a daily basis. She went from being able to care for herself and make dinners for us to barely being able to move from the bedroom to the bathroom. Sleeping became a nightmare. The tumors had grown and were pressing on her bladder, making her think she had to use the restroom every 45 minutes. That's 24 hours a day, all night, every 45 minutes. Also in that time, she went from being able to be home alone to needing someone there with her, and finally having me stay home with her full time for her care. Calling in hospice early was encouraged. Little did we know calling them in early was not just early, but actually right on time. Michelle has been under hospice care for 2 weeks. This past Monday, Michelle declined in health so far she was transported to the hospice house. The first night she was extremely restless and the meds prescribed just weren't getting her to a comfort zone. The amounts escalated throughout the night and finally she began to rest at 3 a.m. Here we are, 2 days later, and Michelle is finally comfortable and ready to end a terrible fight which she never picked. She took every drug and every pill prescribed by every doctor to try and win against ovarian cancer, which is called the silent killer for a reason. She will succumb to the disease in a day or 2. We will lose an angel, but heaven will gain one. She'll leave behind a heart legacy, 3 daughters, 3 grandbabies, and her awesome husband, Kenny. Your support and generosity for this fundraiser has given our family the financial breathing room to allow us to be by the side of my wife and best friend. All of this cannot be covered by a mere thank you, but that's all I have. So thank you all, Kenny and Michelle. As you guys are out there running tonight, not every run is easy. Those of you guys who are runners know there are some that are harder than others. There are some this might be your first run. There are some that this 5K might be the longest distance you have ever gone. But put every step in front of the next. And remember Michelle and Kenny Jenkins, in whatever capacity you may know them or may not. They are an extended member of our running family, our running community. And thanks to each and every one of you, Kenny has been able to spend every moment, or quite a little bit here, by Michelle's side in these last days and hours. We'd like to, right behind you here, when you guys return, There's a really awesome photo. We'd love to share your thoughts and sentiments with the family. So please come back and sign and send off well wishes. We have a really beautiful banner we'd like to take a photo of everybody with, so we can send that to Kenny and Michelle right now while you guys are out running, walking, moving, skipping, hopping, jumping, whatever it takes to get the job done. Do it for somebody who can't. Do it for somebody who can't any longer and so soon.
The guy who wants the banner right there.
I'm going to invite Kenny's daughter, Amanda, up to say a few words as well.
I have a loud voice, so I don't think I need that. I'm not going to use that because I'm going to cry even more if I do. I want to thank you all for coming out here. It means so much to our family. Like Dad said, you guys are all part of our family. I want to thank you guys so much. What you guys have given us has helped us a lot, and the mind that Dad has so he can stay with Mom has helped him, and he's got you guys as a support team behind him. So I want to thank you, and that's about it.
We're going to take a photo before we send off. We're going to send this to Kenny and Michelle so that while you guys are out running, they can see how much incredible support they have with them. You guys, they're here with us. Every single one of you is there with them.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you need to be in front of this picture.
I'm going to do a panoramic photo, so please don't move. But this is the best way to capture how much awesome support is here in one amazing photo. Give your best, hold it still. Every single bit of support that exists. We wish you guys a wonderful run. When you come back,